Alright, what is up everyone? So we're going to be going over the 3 non-negotiables that you need to be doing this summer to get lean and finally see your six-pack. So without further ado, obviously you already know that it's going to be eating less, aka a calorie deficit. So how do you really do that? And honestly, I'm not even going to write down the stuff because I have to write backwards because I'm doing this is like a live video replay. So that's what you need to focus on is a calorie deficit. So how do you even find that out? Go to tdeecalculator.net, type in your information, your height, your weight, your activity level, then it's going to spit you out a number, and I want you to focus on eating 250 to 500 calories less than your maintenance calories. So bro, let me know if you can hear me. So yeah, that's what you want to do. And also on tdeecalculator.net, you're actually able to see as well how many calories it is, and it's for a 250 to 500 calorie deficit. So eat that every day, and all your meals should be very high protein, medium carb, and then medium fat as well. So what could a meal like that look like? We got Greek yogurt with a scoop of protein powder, some berries, some peanut butter. That's a very well balanced meal. Or chicken, rice, ground beef and rice, or instead of rice, potatoes. Potatoes is probably better. So if you are not tracking your calories and you don't know how many calories to eat, TDEE calculator, download MyFitnessPal. It is literally free. Getting in shape is free, and also just track your calories on MyFitnessPal. Track everything you eat. If you do that alone and eat in a 500 calorie deficit, you will get lean. Alright, I promise you. That's all you need to start doing. If you're not doing that already, you can literally click off this video and start implementing that right now, because that's how important it is. If you're already doing that and you're not seeing results, what you can keep doing is up your steps. Alright, so number 2 is steps. So whatever you're doing right now, oh, is that backwards? Whatever. So, yes. So, yeah. Quick question is, can I do intermittent fasting? You can absolutely do intermittent fasting. It's a great tool if you want to push your calories back and feel like you're eating more food in less amount of time, since you're just pushing your calories back. So instead of waking up at 8, then eating at 8:30, wake up at 8, eat at 12. That's 4 hours that you're not eating. So then if your eating window is say 12 to 8, you have to eat 2,000, maybe 2,500 calories, whatever your calorie deficit food goal is, in only 8 hours. So that's a lot of food in just 8 hours. If you're eating 3 meals, you're literally eating every 2 hours. So you're not going to be hungry. And then just to stay full during the time for the first 4 hours of the day where you're not eating, drink a ton of water. Like, hydration is key. Some water with electrolytes or just some sea salt powder in the water. That's going to keep you full, 20 ounces of that. Then you can also have some coffee. You could honestly add a bit of almond milk because it's literally 20 calories. It's nothing. So then that will get you through. And then if you do those 2 things, maybe use some sparkling water, only 0 calorie liquid calories at the start, then you'll be good. So hydrate with water, some coffees with a bit of almond milk for the taste if you want, or you can drink it black, and then some sparkling water for the carbonation to fill you up. You can even have a diet drink if you want to drink a diet root beer, because it's literally 0 calories. These things are delicious and will fill you up because of the carbonation, literally. They'll probably fill you up more than a full meal sometimes. So that. Next up, if you are already eating in a 500 calorie deficit and not losing weight, start tracking your steps. Apple Watch, or even put your phone in your pocket and track your steps like that. Ideally, you don't put it in your pocket though, because of like the radio, like the, not the radio signals, but like just because it's basically a battery right next to your balls is probably not ideal, but you can do what you want. Do your own research on that. Anyway, your phone tracks your steps, so can an Apple Watch. So if you're getting around 5,000 steps a day right now, just up that to 8,000 steps. You know, whatever you're doing right now, up that by 3,000 steps, and then you're gonna start to burn another 100 to 150 calories a day, and then that's 700 calories a week, and then that just is an extra quarter pound of fat that you'll lose just by walking a little bit more. It really makes a big deal. It makes a big difference. Right now I'm walking quite a bit because I am just trying to get lean as possible. So get your steps in. Whatever you're doing right now, 3,000 steps, or you could shoot for 10,000 steps as well if you're more ambitious. So yeah, bro, honestly, just shoot me a DM, and then I'll respond. So message me, come back to the live, message me, say what's up, DM me fit, and then I will reach out. So that's cool. Appreciate you reaching out. And yeah, so 10,000 steps a day is also solid. And then lastly, if you're doing all of that, you're getting 10,000 steps a day, you're eating a calorie deficit, you can just add a bit more of each, right? So you could just eat a little less, maybe 100 less calories per week, per day. So instead of eating 2,500 calories, which would be your calorie deficit, eat 600 calories. What am I saying? No, instead of eating 2,500 calories, maybe eat 2,400 calories. And what this is going to do is just another 100 calories across being burned per day or being eaten less per day. And what this is going to do is just continue to help your weight go down. So every time you stagnate your weight for a week or maybe 10 days, then it's time to lower calories, or it's time to improve your sleep. Instead of getting 7 hours, start shooting for 8. That makes a big difference. Or what you could also do is increase your steps another 3,000, another 5,000, because walking is honestly pretty easy to do, especially if you, bro, no matter what you do for work, you can get your steps in, because all that is an extra walk in the middle of or extra walk on your lunch break, extra walk in the morning, extra walk in the evening. 1 or 2 of those and you'll be good. And then, yeah. But if you're doing 10,000 steps a day and you're doing your calorie deficit, another thing you can add is just adding in some cardio on the incline treadmill, incline 6, speed 3 miles per hour, around there, and just doing that for 20 minutes after workout. Because what that's going to do is an extra 3,000 steps. Another 3,000 steps is going to burn another about 100 calories. So just like that, you can start doing eating a calorie deficit, track your calories on MyFitnessPal. That's huge. Then if you're doing that, you can add in some steps, start shooting for 10,000 steps every single day. I recommend that to all my clients just because it's super, super doable. And I'll touch on sleep in a second. Ariane, thank you for asking that question. And then lastly, if you're getting your steps in, tracking your calories and in a calorie deficit truly, and really tracking everything, not tracking little nibbles that you have here and there, because I've made that mistake myself of just not tracking the little things, but it adds up. And then that's why I wouldn't lose weight for a week. And I was like, what the heck am I doing? And I realized that. So yeah. And then you can also add in some cardio, right? So 20 minutes on the incline treadmill after every single workout. If you do those 3 things, you will lose weight for sure. And if your weight loss stalls, eat a little less, walk a little more, or do 5 minutes more on the incline treadmill. That's all. So to answer your question on sleep deprivation, so here are 3 things that I want you to do right now to start improving your sleep. So number 1, no phone 1 hour before bed. This is going to be so big because when you're just staring at your phone, that blue light is coming into your eyes. What that's doing for you is literally just pushing your melatonin production back, meaning you're going to find it so hard to fall asleep. And, melatonin is like basically the sleep hormone. To make it super simple, you gotta start basically getting sunlight as soon as you wake up in the morning, right? You get sunlight in the morning, that actually starts your melatonin process and sets your circadian rhythm. What that means is basically get sun in the morning so it's easier for you to fall asleep in the evening. So how do you do that? As soon as you wake up, assuming it's sunny, fingers crossed. It's not really sunny where I'm in Canada, but whatever. Look outside, get that sunlight into your eye. Don't directly look at the sun, but look kind of towards the brightness of the sky. Get that sunlight into your eyes for maybe 10-20 minutes in the morning. Nice morning walk and you'll be good. And then that plus no phone in the evening is super, super helpful. And then lastly, I would say no food or drinks 3 hours before bed, just so you don't have to wake up in the middle of the washroom to use the washroom, or just so you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to use the washroom, or so you're not digesting food while you are asleep. I know how we feel. I know we all know it's like big meal equals sleep, food coma, but it doesn't mean that we're having a good sleep. It means we're digesting and our body's doing multiple things at once, like digesting and sleeping. So no meals 3 hours before bed. A little snack is fine though, but don't be stuffed going to bed. What's another thing you could do? Another thing that you could do, bro, is exercise in the day. When you exercise in the day, you will just be more exhausted in the evening. So make sure that you're working hard all throughout the day so that you don't have any energy left for the end of the day. So when you hit the bed, you actually fall asleep just like that. And yeah, bro, if you're getting 6 hours of sleep right now, bro, just lay in bed for longer. Like, go to bed earlier, wake up a little later. You're going to feel so much more productive, right? I know we all feel like, okay, if I have to sleep less because I've got more to do. But if we sleep longer, we'll be more productive, more focused. So what we're doing right now takes less time. So yes, thank you for tuning into the live. And I'm going to be posting this on YouTube as well. So if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, comment replay, let me know if you're here. Ariana, I'll be reaching out to you to make sure that you get that training regimen. And yeah, bro, I got you. Thank you so much for watching. And again, just to recap. So if you want to lose weight, what you need to focus on: calorie deficit. Track your calories on MyFitnessPal. If you're not doing this already, you have to start doing it. Get a food scale. I cannot urge you enough. Literally, my cousin just hopped on, started tracking his calories, and he's already down 4 pounds in 2 weeks. Literally just by, and he's not even my client. He literally is just tracking calories, so it's huge. I appreciate you, bro. Next up, 10,000 steps a day, or add 3,000 steps on top of whatever you're doing. So go for a morning walk, evening walk, walk during your lunch break. That's totally cool. Even invest in a standing desk or a walking pad. Like, they're not that expensive. Maybe $200 Canadian, which is not that crazy. That's like 160 US, or maybe less. Maybe it's 140 US. Nothing crazy. And then lastly, focus on more sleep, but also add in some cardio incline walking, right? That's not going to kill you. It's going to help you out, and it's just going to lead you to burning more calories. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Peace.